Bro, the gap shots today are crazy. Oh, that's perfect. What is up, everybody? We're out here at the Moorheart Disc Golf Course, par 57, out here in Little Rock, Arkansas. I've never actually been here before. Yeah, man, what's up? Out here at Little Rock, playing the course for the first time. Gonna get a nice little U-disc rating, and then I'm gonna rate the course. There's only 9 baskets, 18 tee pads. We're playing shorts first, and then longs on the back 9. 218 feet, looking like a little forehand flex shot. Of course, you know, we're gonna be throwing the A2. Little uphill, gonna pop it on a little bit of Anheuser, have it flex its way up there. A little backdoor. I like that A2, but if I'm gonna have 2 in the bag, I want one to be extremely overstable, and then I want that one. So I'm on the hunt for another beefy A2 here soon. Looks like we're going with the first one. We left some meat on the bone for this one. Circle 2, first putt of the day. No warm-ups. How we looking? Wow. That is the rarest thing that can ever happen on this channel. Not only me making a circle 2 putt, but hitting one on the first putt of the day. Sheesh, today's gonna be a good day. Last time I said that, I snapped the disc in half. Today's gonna be such a great day, dude. Oh my gosh. Nice. All right, going. No shot, bro. I was trying to beat the snow off and it cracked. Hole 2, par 3, 195, straight shot, but this backhand line looks a lot more open. Today's goal, play it like I would play in a tournament. I've got a tournament coming up this weekend. I'm not gonna film it. I think I'm gonna keep my content separate from tournaments. That didn't go well last season, so I'm not gonna make the same mistake again. But as far as seeing me play a tournament, you're just gonna have to pull up and watch it live. I just hit the band. Oh, that would have been a great way to start. Birdieing hole 1 and then acing 2. But yeah, taking this round serious, not doing any dumb shots unless it's for giggle shots, and almost using this round as like mental practice, if that makes sense. By the way, I am solely relying on U-disc to get me to the next tee pad because the signs out here suck. 2 arrows pointing me to go way out this way. Tee pad was right here. I don't know what those arrows were for, but 230 feet, you can see it. Another gap out to the right, basically the same shot we just threw. So I'm using the same disc. Snowy little tee pad, so we're just gonna go stand still. I need to work on these anyways. See? Yikes. A little off the fairway, but I can see the gap that I need to go for. Backhand patent pending. Forehand. We're going forehand with the PA3. I love finessing this thing. Oh, I thought I liked it. Oh wow, not the gap I was going for, but it worked out better. Deep circle 2 this time. It's probably 70 feet. I'm not the best at circle 2s, but Broderick called me out and he was like, bro, NC1, your putts are coming out flat, hard committing. The second I get to circle 2, they're wobbly. And just visually, you can tell I'm not committing. So that's something I'm trying to focus on, is just getting a nice clean pop, 100% committing. If you don't commit, it's a guaranteed miss. I still missed it, but I know what to work on at least. The second attempt with the forehand putter was close, but second shots do not matter. That's a bogey. Good news coming to you guys at the end of this week. In just a couple days, my merch, t-shirts, hoodies, that's all gonna be coming in. It's not this design, it's something else. But keep an eye open for that. Gonna make the store available for pre-order, so I'm so excited. I've maxed out my credit cards. But anyways, just like I said, that's just a little teaser. Hole 4, 290 feet. I have no idea how I'm getting to that basket. I'm thinking forehand. That might be my best bet. FD3. Probably another standstill. Kind of flex something down and just kind of throw this straight down the gap. That's a little low, big skip. That's not bad. That gives me a decent putt. It's crazy how all the snow has completely melted in Russellville, yet I drive an hour east and it looks like this. All the snow still out here. Tee pads are covered. Okay, inside the circle look, about a 25 footer for a little bounce back. Nice. Twice or it's luck. It was luck. Luckily for us, the first one counts and we got our bounce back. Hole 5, 260 feet, just a straight shot. This is where the Envy takes a seat. We bring out the Proxy. I throw the Envy on straight shots too, but this one doesn't really need much of a finish. I just need something to keep on going straight. Not doing a standstill. That got me a bogey last time. Here we go. Off the tree. It was straight, just straight at that tree. Again, we're playing this like a tournament. I'm outside C2. I can barely make C2, so I have no business trying to make this putt. Just practice laying up, getting your easy par, and moving on. When I lay up, I want to be at the pole. That's not bad, but when you're laying up a 70-footer, you don't want to have a 15-footer. The way I see it is if you screw up off the tee, don't try to make up for it by hitting a crazy 80-footer. You messed up, take your par, and move on. I almost messed up. On to hole 6, 210 feet. This is just a little chip shot, forehand. Gonna go with our A2. No flexing this time, just a nice hyzer the entire way. Forehand chip shots actually don't mind standstill shots, so I'm pretty content with this. That was a little inside. That was a good tree. Gosh, all of that room, and I threw it inside. What a bozo I am. It's a lot better. Silly rabbit. Another circle 2. This is definitely in running territory. Probably 40 feet, not jumping this one. That was a clean release, I just missed. I do feel like when I focus on not necessarily trying to make it, but just getting a clean release, they seem a lot better. That was not a clean release. That hurts. Missing out on probably the easiest hole we played so far. A little bit farther this time, 315 feet. Basically straight at that truck, dumps to the right. Going forehand for sure. Somebody didn't shovel these tee pads. Oh my gosh, the audacity. FD3, another standstill shot. Ooh, missed my gap, but it seems okay. Never mind. A little short. Not making excuses or anything, but I definitely want to play this course again when there's not snow everywhere. Some more C2 practice. A little bit of elevation. Oh, it's not a commitment. I'm not upset at that. I am upset with that though. Lots of pars on this short front 9. This hole looks pretty sick. It is 235 feet. It's screaming proxy right now, which is great because I need to redeem myself on the previous hole with this. This tee pad is screaming slippery, so I'll just try to plant there and then throw it right at the basket. Do it for the one time. That looked pretty good. A nice little park job to get us out of our par streak that we've had going. That was almost a foot fault. Yeah. Buddy. Final hole in the front 9, 300 feet. Big open gap shot, the nice overstable finish at the end. I think we're gonna go, you guys' favorite disc, the Horizon MD1. That'll give me all the distance I need to go straight, and then that nice little reliable finish. Oh my God, we might have to go standstill on this one. That looks pretty good. Ah, didn't get the finish I needed though. That was just dead straight. Big putt opportunities right here. This is about 50 feet downhill. That hole seemed a little farther than 300 feet, but that might be just because I had to go standstill. I'm hitting metal, so that's good. I can't complain. Onto the back 9, same pins, long tee pads this time, which is gonna be a little scary because all the tee pads are ice. 333 feet, but pretty significantly uphill. Might even play closer to 400 feet, counting the hyzer that I'm gonna need to get to there. Like 3/4 of the tee pad is frozen, so I'm gonna try to tee off from here. What do I throw? I'm gonna go PD. This is the Dark Mall 2. Just try to throw straight down the gap and hope I miss some trees. Yikes. I have a feeling there's gonna be a lot of scrambling on the back 9, which I'm pretty content with because like I said, this is more of like a mental practice round for me rather than score. Of course, score is important, but bigger gap this time, still uphill. I need to account for that. I think I'm gonna go pyro. That way I can actually hit it hard, I can get that initial straight shot and then have that nice reliable finish at the end. Just like that. Ah, that's still short. This is very uphill. I don't know if the camera does it justice. I mean, I threw that shot basically exactly how I wanted to, but I'm still 40 short. That's just kind of lack of knowing the course. Hopefully that C2 energy is still here from the front 9. A little 40-footer uphill. Got the height on it. That's better. There we go. Second putts don't count, but they definitely feel good. Not the start you want for back 9 snack time. So the basket's about right there, which means it's a blind tee shot, 295 feet, very downhill. Thankfully, we have a pretty clear tee pad. Oh, that's nice. If only all the tee pads cleared off this easy. This is gonna be a good practice shot for the pyro, because I am gonna start using this for more forehands as well. I'll use it as a giggle shot though, since that's still a pretty new disc to me. I'm gonna go A2 for the initial shot. The gap is wide open. I just need to hit it on some hyzer, have the disc finish off to the right. That looks good. That should be in the circle. We'll try this pyro now. Didn't get the height, but I still, That's the best feeling mid-range that I've had for a forehand. I mean, not a good shot, but comes out clean, comes out flat, no wobble, nice finish. I'm gonna really like that disc this season. This pin was way more downhill and off to the right than I thought. I was walking up anticipating this being under the basket, but it's not. It's another circle 2. Downhill though, I don't know what it is. I don't mind a downhill circle 2 putt. Oh, I'm liking them out of the hand. They are coming out a little wobbly. Kind of a lack of commitment there. No! Walking up thinking you're parked to then leaving with a bogey. Ow. We have our first par 4 of the day. You can barely see the basket down there, 372 feet. I know that's a short par 4, but there are so many trees, such a tight fairway, destroying the tread on my shoes right now. The gap to hit is the left and have a slow turnover shot. In other words, it's a perfect shot for the midnight prowl. I don't think I'm really looking for distance. I'm just looking for a very clean initial tee shot. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's all I want. I'm not trying to, didn't want to hit the first available. Just kind of cut off as much distance as you can, make the second shot easier. Yeah, this is perfectly fine. This is exactly what I was trying to do. Just get down there, leave myself a nice little standstill approach right up towards the basket. Oh boy. Okay, that worked out. It's not the approach you want. That's something I'm gonna really have to dial in. Standstill shots. I pull it right 9 times out of 10. And to compensate for that, I usually throw an overstable approach disc like the A2. But with shots like that where I need that straight shot, I need to work on that. Kids. I made a mistake. I got the hole swapped. This is actually hole 4. I played hole 13 earlier. This is another par 4. 440 feet, I believe. Down through the trees, off to the left. Again, I'm not trying to get aggressive. I'm just trying to get as much distance off the tee pad as I can. I'm gonna go Horizon MD1 straight. Have it push as far as I can, and then have that little finish to kind of set me up for that second shot. Oh, I slipped. Wow, not the gap I was aiming for, but plenty of distance. Sometimes bad shots are good. I really enjoy playing new courses. All the thought that goes into it, how you're gonna break down these lines. The courses that I play all the time, they're great courses, but I've played them so many times, there's no like thinking involved. Like I already know what I'm gonna do throughout the whole course. New ones, each hole is like its own little puzzle that you have to solve. Patent pending. This is going to be a pretty tough shot. Haha! And my goal for this year is to start playing a bunch of new courses. The videos have been doing very well because of you guys. I'm able to work part-time now. I'm hoping that after the website opens up, I'll have even more time to travel around, hit up Oklahoma, Tennessee, Texas, all that good stuff. I actually just created a new playlist for new courses, so you guys subscribe, like the video, check out that playlist. The goal is to start playing a lot more courses. And I'm gonna do it this way, where I get a UDisc rating, and then I talk about how I feel about the course at the end. So check it out. Usually when I play the course, I have the scores at the bottom, but because I screwed up those holes, the score's a mess right now. But I am 3 down. 3 down. There shouldn't be any more mess ups. We're on hole 14, 325 feet. Let me explain something to you guys. I'm going Mako 3. Now hear me out. I've got 3 mid-ranges that all fly pretty similar, but they do something a little different. Midnight Prowl, hitting it flat is gonna have a slow drift the entire way. Horizon MD1. If I hit it on hyzer, it might flip to flat. I'm getting a finish. My Mako 3, if I hit it on hyzer, it's gonna flip to flat, might even have a little turn, but doesn't really have a finish, which is what I'm needing for this hole. I'm gonna tee off towards the back of the tee pad because it's all slick, but see if I can show you guys what I'm talking about. There's that slow drift to the right, but no real finish. See? Whereas if I throw the Horizon MD1 on this shot, it's gonna be pretty straight, but then it'll have a finish at the end. Straight, but then finish. Same spot. But you can see that I was gonna dump off to the left. Midnight Prowl, I can put this dude on a little baby hyzer and it's just gonna turn the entire way. You saw the turn. Midnight Prowl finished, but I did power down a little bit. We got a nice little grouping. The Midnight Prowl ended up being the closest. We got the Horizon MD1 and now the Mako for the Circle 2. And we started off with that 1, and I thought we were about to have a crazy day today. Ah, come on, Nate. Ah! Ah! Oh my gosh. Clean up. Those were almost 3 great tee shots. Hole 15, 320 feet, little uphill, another perfect opportunity for those mid-ranges that I just threw. I'm gonna throw all 3 again. The one I'm taking is the Mako 3 because again, I don't need a finish. I just need something that rides straight the entire way. We actually get to use the tee pad this time. All right, here we go. Back nine snack time, Mako 3. That one has finished. A lot more hyzer on that one. Another circle 2, everybody place their bets. Horizon MD1, no hyzer on this one, just flat. Oh, do it. Do it. Oh, that looks so clean. And now the Midnight Prowl, lots and lots of hyzer on this one. Oh! Yeah, I'm hitting the gaps. None are in the circle though, I don't think. Kids, I know I look dumb saying the Mako 3 doesn't finish, and we literally all just watched it finish. In my defense, I forgot we were throwing uphill. There's gonna be a little finish. I did not account for that. Another circle 2 opportunity though. This sucks, man. This hurts. This hurts so bad. Let me have one, man. Well, I guess 2, but thank you. Ah. Nastiest circle 2 putter alive. On a scale of 1 to 10, how frustrating is it watching me miss circle 2 after circle 2 after circle 2? All right, so I believe this is the farthest hole we have out here today, 430 feet, par 3. Thankfully, we have a nice clean tee pad so we can crush the disc. I'm gonna throw 2 shots. I'll take the first one, which is the Color Glow DD3. This is basically the distance driver version of the Midnight Prowl 2. This is my flippiest driver. Just gonna hit this gap on a lot of hyzer and play the late flip and turn. Oh, that's perfect. I mean, perfect as far as hitting the gap. I've been lacing the gaps today. We're gonna go forehand this time with the Creator Series Cloud Breaker. I've got 2 of them in the bag now because I keep losing DD3s. These may or may not be my forehand distance drivers for the season. Well, good thing we're taking the first one. All right, not bad for the distance and shot shape. I mean, this is probably right at circle 2's edge and uphill. Just give it the height, give it a chance. Short. Hole 17, 203 feet, but it looks a lot farther than that, to be honest. I'm teeing off from the road because, what do you know, the tee pad's covered in ice, but I know I sound redundant. Here's a question. Do we go backhand turnover or forehand? I think forehand. FD3 on a nice little flex line through the trees. Well, there's the flex part. Oh, good skip on the ice. Right to circle 2. Let's see this backhand turnover. Bro, the gap shots today are crazy. Oh, and I hit a tree, still in circle 2. Holy, we pure in gaps right now. Okay, Nate, come on. It's 35 feet away. 3 cartwheels, I'm literally touching the basket. Commit. This is for all the bozos out there who aren't subscribed. Should I title the video, Nate misses 25 circle 2 putts? I cannot wait to see what the C2 stat looks like. It's gotta be 4%. Oh my God. I completely lied to you guys. This is the farthest hole out here, 500 feet, par 4. I'm telling you right now, we are ending this on a banger. I'm going my Midnight Prowl DD3, AKA Color Glow DD3, nuking this thing on a hyzer and playing the huge turnover shot. Turn, baby. Too much turn, but that's okay. Got about 300 feet from there. Okay, probably 275 into the green. The straight shot is there, but I mean, this backhand hyzer is all day. Gonna go Envy and just try to go in through the back door, you know what I mean? That was so wide. Big skip, big skip, big skip. We got a big skip. That's a circle 2 putt. We're making it. Oh, my mama. Sorry, Mom. Oh, this is such a frustrating round. UDisc rating 208. Oh my gosh, that is not good. C2, 8%. My drives were great. 83% of my drives, I was inside the circle 2 for putting. Getting off the tee, great. Just did not convert any of those C2 putts. Little embarrassing, to be honest. But as far as how I rate the course, solid as far as elevation. The wooded fairways were pretty nice. I mean, you could see the actual lines. There's a couple holes that are a little iffy, but I think it's a pretty, I think this is a pretty solid course. The fact that they only have 9 baskets lowers the rating a little bit, not gonna lie. But I think I'd rate it a solid 7.2. There's nothing like special going on out here. It's right next to a neighborhood and a highway. No like visuals. You don't come out here and be like, wow, this is a beautiful hole. I think 7.2 is pretty fair. You guys let me know. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.